Hi guys, welcome to the Saving Money Show. Me, your host Sean. We have a lot to get through today, so I hope you'll be patient with me. We're going to start with hydrogen stocks and work our way through. So we start with PowerCell Sweden. Now, this is one with a 12.35 billion market cap, and these are stocks that I think could, if you hold them for 5 years, 10 years, they could bring back a great return. Now the total liabilities are 122 million, and you see the total current assets are 581 million and change. So that's a good balance sheet there, and free cash flow, you've got 345 million. And don't forget to hit that lovely like button, almost as lovely as me. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Become part of the Saving Money Show family. We give each other hints and tips and updates about stocks and shares we talk about on the show. As well as that, you can ask me to look into any share you want, and I don't charge a Discord fee or ask for a Patreon. All I do ask is for you to comment in the box below and hit the like button. Even if you disagree with me, especially if you disagree with me, I like a debate, and if I do something wrong, I want you to call me on it so I can improve the channel. And why not check out the links in the description below? There's lots of others. I've used each one of them myself. I wouldn't give you links if I haven't checked them out myself. If you're looking for a free trading platform which should trade your stocks and shares, you know, you can get a free share worth up to £200 for signing up and depositing a small amount. A free trade only requires a £1 deposit. The others require £100 or dollars, depending on which one you go for. Stake has over 3,500 US stocks on their books, which is the biggest one outside of the US. Whereas Trading 212 is one of the best and easiest platforms to use. But as I said, I use all three. Anyway, on with the show. Now, just because you're not into hydrogen doesn't mean you shouldn't watch. We still have Spaq stocks and earnings as well to go through. So if you hold on for that, you'll see this is Nkla. It's on two different exchanges, but we're just dealing with this one, the Oslo one at the moment, because it's an Oslo company. Now, there's total liabilities of 702 million and current assets of 3.8 million, 6 million. One thing you've got to look out for in your Yahoo Finance is don't just scroll down to total liabilities, because you will find sometimes it'll mix some of the numbers up and the actual total liabilities will be under current. That's just a tip for you guys. Ceres Power. Now, it was a journey into stocks who got me onto this, and ITM Power. If you want a full in-depth review of this, you can either ask for one or you can look at his video. He does a very good one, and you might want to check his channel out. Another channel you might want to check out is Maya's. She's a 13-year-old girl who started a channel. I want to say well done to you. You're never too young to start a channel. You're never too young to get into stocks. And we'll look at the financials, and you'll see total liabilities 15 million, which is nothing. Current assets 79 million. You know, you can't go wrong there. ITM power, you'll see, has total liabilities 18.5 million and current assets 83.5 million. You know, it's, you know, people just look at the graph and say, oh, it's gone up, I've missed out. You know, if I did that, I would never go into Facebook, have gone into Facebook, never gone into Tesla, Amazon, Google. And the thing is, look how much money I made on Tesla recently. How much money I'm making on Amazon and Google recently. Facebook. You know, don't be afraid of all-time highs. All-time highs means the company's doing well. As long as the company has good fundamentals. You know, AFC Energy. Now this is one I looked at years ago. I went into here and sold about 45 and before the all-time highs. I bought back here and sold 35. Bought here, sold just here. I could have waited, got more, but I'm considering going back in. Why? Because I've done a deeper dive of everything it does, and see, this is what I'm saying about total liabilities. It says the total liability is 1 million. Total current liabilities 521 million. So it's all loss about face. Now, 521 million in liabilities, and same with assets. Total assets 5.8 million, and current assets, you know, you've got 782 million. These figures don't add up, you see. Anyway, it's assets outweigh its liabilities. I don't usually talk about rumours, and I'm not going to go into too in depth with this, but it's a company called Workhorse. There's a rumour out that it's got a contract with a big EV company, and I'm not going to go too in depth in it. As I said, I'm just going to do a quick 1, 2, and you'll see. You'll see what I mean. Alright. Now, they apparently do the covers for the trucks and that, and they're looking. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong presentation I've pulled up. That's for the 3D printer. So, they apparently do the covers for the trucks and that, and they apparently they got a contract, and they think it's going to be really big for them, but until I can clarify it, then I won't be trading on rumours, because firstly I can't get on 212 or my apps, and I won't be going to a paid for one because I've been burned before with rumours. GEVO, I think this is a company that deserves attention. It can make a 5G resurgence. It's down 1.2%, and has a good balance sheet. Oh God. Sorry, I'm having a few technical problems where they're chucking out the ads in front of me. I'm looking at legal in general. As you see there, Cadence Design Systems. You know, these are companies that I think will do well. And now we go to another Spaq called Trying Acquisition Core. Now this is apparently going with a 3D printer. Now, Trying is apparently merging with Desktop Metal, which is a leader in professional 3D printing technology. Now, why is this so good? Now, ARK Invest is big in 3D printing. I think it's going to be big. The reason why Amazon are buying up all these Prime stores isn't just so people can collect, it's also so they can set up 3D printing and machines, industrial 3D printing machines, and people can order it and they can just print the things for them. Now, Ford has invested $65 million of its own money in Desktop Metal, and they have rejigged what they use it. They don't use the standard 3D ink. They don't use the powder for industrial thing. They use a different substance. And prior investors in the company include everyone from BMW to General Electric and Google. And now the thing is, we have to look at the reasons why people think there'll be $10 billion company in it. Now, firstly, there's little metal complicated things that to make them you need specialized machinery, and they cost a fortune. 3D printer, you don't need that, and it's considered disruptive technology. These are the printers they do. And then you have the fact that you can do it from your phone or iPad. Although most people do use something like a computer on the machine. There is a screen on the machine, but if you're managing another sector, you can have access wirelessly. And sorry, I'm doing all this, running it through, but you can stop it and screenshot this at any point. and you know, I mean, you can look. This is all easy to find on the internet, and you can find these arms. Now, I've seen some parts at my work where they pay £3,000 for a bill. I said to them, why don't you just buy a 3D printer and print it out? I said, we've got a contract, so we can't. Okay, but tell the truth, the more post-Rona, the more companies have to cut costs, and the more these type of contracts end that our companies have, more you will see kind of companies that I work for do not enter into new contracts like this, and instead go out and buy one of these 3D printers, purely because you're better off buying one of these 3D printers than entering into a contract with a firm that actually makes the machines. And a lot of these companies end up having engineering staff on site who can having engineering staff on site who can do it anyway. And it's on the Motley Fool's one of the 3 Spaqs to keep on their radar as well. So that's not a bad thing either. So we're nearly at the end, and of course we come back to Workhorse Group. There's been lots said about it, especially recently, because Workhorse has announced a deal with Hitachi to support their growth plan. You know, basically they're going to help them scale up its production and build out a nationwide dealership network. They're also going to review it to make sure it can fulfill its distribution, and I think this is a great step forward, and I think it's still a steal, and some more stocks to look forward to. I'm going to be looking at Umbrella and Alexion Pharmaceutical. Sorry, I don't really have time to go into all of it. I've already gone over. I really want to into it, and apparently New Jersey's pensions sold a load of Apple stock, and